And today I want to chat about fear. Fear is trying to take over every single aspect of our life right now. We here in the United States, today is June 1st, 2022, and we are dealing with multiple levels of fear, multiple levels of integrations of this is why life will fail, right? This is why life is too hard. This is why life is too scary. So today I want to talk about being controlled by the vibration of fear. Yeah, let's take a nice deep breath. Today I'm going to be doing some personal sharing of my own life. So before we even get started today, I want to give today's show a little trigger warning. I want to let you know that I'm going to be sharing some graphic details of fear and abuse that I've endured in my own life, and truly how I am personally taking control of my own life through these fear energies and really moving beyond them. And so today, would just like to say as we move into today's show that I am going to be sharing some different graphic details. If you are sensitive to abuse, this may not be the podcast that you want to listen to today. Yeah. So today I want to first begin by, I want to talk a little bit about, so last month in the Conscious Empath, in the core membership course, we did Navigating Awareness with Ease. Now, every single month when I do a master class, it's all geared around a certain topic, especially around the energy that I feel like we are experiencing globally in this world at the time, to really truly help us move more into awareness and really truly fill in the gaps of unawareness that we've been functioning in, that stop us from really truly acknowledging our truth. So last month was Navigating Awareness with Ease. And so whenever we do like a monthly journey course, essentially we're going together and we are really truly like moving through, allowing ourselves to have these powerful awarenesses. Because the thing is in the awareness, once you get to the truth of any concept, you have a lightness and an ease that moves into your body that allows you to integrate more space of you. It allows you to become more conscious and aware in your life and of your patterns. So last month in particular, we did Navigating Awareness with Ease. And essentially, we just dove right in, let me just tell you. And we really looked at acknowledging awarenesses that we haven't been able to get to, and maybe we've had awareness of, or we've been dancing around, but I designed this masterclass in particular to really truly help you shift your core frequency. And let me tell you what, it gave me so much awareness of the core frequency that I was already aware of. I knew I was functioning in a lot of fear, and I knew I had a lot of reason to be functioning in a lot of fear because personally, I was born on the frequency and vibration of fear. And I feel like every single one of us is born into a different frequency and vibration. And the thing is what we have to really look at, what's really important to really even start acknowledging at this point, is the frequency and vibration that even your mom was in when she created you, right? So my mom in particular was 16 years old when she became pregnant with me. Now, this was back in the 70s, and she was terrified to be pregnant. I don't know a lot of the details about a lot of the different things that she experienced, as we never really talked a whole ton about it. But I do know that she was terrified of telling her parents, so she didn't. She didn't tell anybody that she was pregnant. She went through the whole pregnancy alone. Potentially, maybe my dad knew, I'm guessing, probably more than likely. And then she gave birth to me in her bedroom in the middle of the night. And she cut the cord and she wrapped me up in a garbage bag. I could only imagine to dispose of me in some way, shape, or form. And then she proceeded to bleed out and she passed out. And the dog actually woke my grandma up and alerted my grandma that there was a problem. And my grandma came in my mom's room to find what she found, obviously, and they rushed us to the hospital. And obviously, we both lived. But from that point forward, I remember, well, number one, my mom always telling me how very scared she was of her mom. And I have heard stories about how after I was born, my grandma basically controlled her. She didn't give my mom a space of kindness of any way, shape, or form. She went right to punishing her for this bad, terrible, awful thing that she did by not telling her that she was pregnant, by hiding the pregnancy, by, having a child. She didn't offer like a supportive ear in any way, shape, or form. She went right to punishing her for being this bad, terrible, awful child, right? Which then created like an energy of where my mom felt like she had to escape, right? So my mom left with me and her before I was even a year old. And let me tell you what, a 17-year-old does not have the capacities to raise a child on her own. And so I spent a majority of my childhood bouncing from home to home, being in different levels of massive abuse and fear, and never really, having a home, never really going to different schools, just multiple levels of, we'll say, abuse and upset and all kinds of levels of yuckiness, right? So I lived a majority of my childhood never feeling like I was safe, never feeling like I could relax in any way, shape, or form, because I didn't even know, my mom was getting abused generally on the regular by multiple different men, and not just, a little bit of abuse, but like wondering if, after the screaming stopped, if she was dead or alive, and then not knowing if I was going to wake up the next morning and find out that my mom had been killed, or that, I don't know if I was even going to live through the night sometimes.